Hello and welcome to the Narc Alert, the channel where we look at YouTubers and others to see if they demonstrate any traits that fall within the spectrum of narcissistic personality disorder or NPD. These videos are for fun and entertainment purposes only, strictly my opinion, and remember, please don't send any snark to our possible narcs. So key points to remember: messy fun and not a diagnosis. Happy Friday, lovely alerts. Thanks for joining me again. Well, the week is over. If it was good, put your feet up and pat yourself on the back. And if it wasn't, frig it, it's the weekend. Take a deep breath. Tonight's stream is a charity stream for #TeamSeize. I want to be part of this amazing initiative started by Mr. Beast and Mark Rober, two of my favorite YouTubers. Team C's goal is to remove 30 million pounds of trash from the oceans by January 1st, 2022. If you follow me, you know that I'm obsessed with Costa Rica. It's a small country in Central America, and you can swim in the Pacific Ocean in the morning and the Caribbean at night. The ocean is important. The rainforest is important. Our planet is important. Team C's will be one of the biggest, most impactful cleanup projects of all time. Donate if you can. Every single dollar removes 1 pound of trash. Now, on tonight's video, Dave Hollis is an American businessman, social media influencer, coach, motivational speaker, author, and entrepreneur. He's famously known as the spouse of Rachel Hollis. Rachel is a popular American author and motivational speaker. She established her company, the Hollis Company, where Dave, after working for 17 years with the Walt Disney Corporation, left to become the CEO. The pair separated in 2020, and he is no longer the CEO of the company, but still works as a motivational speaker and coach. He also has a self-titled YouTube channel where he uploads blog videos. Dave had an Instagram Live last week to do some reading of his newly published book, and maybe sell a few copies. Let's take a look.
And I'm going to read to you about my patio of peace. Now, I will warn you, if you go on the Instagram feed for Mr. Dave Hollis, I did something, it nearly feels obscene. I'm going to be honest. It nearly feels obscene. I wrote the longest caption I have ever written in my entire life. Straight up, I started writing. I got up early this morning. Here's the weird thing. I'm so excited about the book, and I'm in the window where I get to be really excited about the book, that I rolled over. It was like 5:15 in the morning. I don't get up at 5:15 anymore. I am the only adult Hollis that lives here, and that's not my jam. But when I am in this launch window and I am so excited about this stinking book, I woke up and I was just like, oh, I got to start working on something, because I'm so excited to tell people about it. And I ended up writing this really long post where, among other things, I mean, like, you need like 40 minutes to read it. So go ahead and pour yourself the tall coffee, pull up a chair, make sure there's a comfy cushion behind it. But it was just this declaration in like full transparency that I have written a book that you have to read.
Arrogance and extreme self-importance are hallmarks of overt narcissism. Dave doesn't want you to buy his book, a poorly reviewed self-help book talking about his own struggles. He feels you need to buy it. It is that important.
I'm not shying away from it. I'm not going to say you might like it. I am 100% positive in my heart that there is something written in this book that will change your life. There just is. And if that makes me egotistical, or if that makes me hubristic, label me that. I know that I have written something in this book. The words that are used, they are written with love, and they were written specifically for you. I am positive, like beyond a shadow of doubt, more like certain of anything that I have ever been certain of, that there is something that is inside of the book that is sitting currently on my lap that would change your life.
This man has, as far as I can tell, no training or experience with life skills beyond living himself. And yes, he, as a self-important, grandiose narcissist, knows he will change your life.
It's $18. 18 stinking dollars. For $18, I am 100% certain I would put like all of the money in the world up against the promise that for $18 I could change your life. And the reality is, most of the people that are watching right now are like, I'm good. I don't even know why you follow me. I'm going to be honest. Sorry, it's early. We're on my patio of peace. We're on my patio of peace. Dave, go to your peaceful place. Don't yell at these people. Don't yell at these people. They're friends. We're trying to be friendly. Don't yell at these people. I'm just going to say it. I'm coming back. I'm going to be a little intense for a second. I just want you to brace yourself. It's early. I'm wearing American flag socks. You know it's going to be a good day if you're wearing those American flag socks. Why do you follow me if you haven't bought my book?
He is so condescending. He says his viewers are his friends, but questions why they watch him if they do not spend $18 to buy his book. He seems insulted that some of his audience thinks they're okay without his learned advice.
Why do you follow me? If you follow me and haven't bought my book, unfollow me. I would prefer to lose all of the people who are not interested in buying the thing that I have dedicated the last 18 months of my life to, that I have poured every single bit of my being into, than allow you to show up and breach our contract. Because this is our contract. This is it. I will show up every single day for y'all. We're starting a book club on Wednesday. Wednesday, the third day of November. 3rd of November, right? We're going to start a book club. And I am going to get up every single day. And I am going to hand you a 50-plus page PDF workbook for free. And I'm going to give you the journaling prompts, and I'm going to give you the work prompts that are going to take you through every single one of these chapters. And some of you are just going to join the lives. That's cheating. That is cheating. I've written a book for you. It is 18 American dollars.
Narcissists rarely give anything without a hidden or not so hidden agenda. He doesn't want any of his supporters to come to his lives and participate in his community unless they have bought the book. He wants to control who can and cannot watch his lives ultimately.
It is 18 American dollars. And I'm just telling you right now, 100%, it'll change your life. It will change your life. Will it really change my life, Dave? Yes, it will change your life. I wrote this book. It's called Built Through Courage. It's $18. We're going to start a book club on Wednesday. You're all invited. But you know who I only want to show up? People that invested in themselves $18 worth. $18 worth. Because I am 100% certain. I'm going to wake somebody up in the Hollis house. It's so quiet here. Please, Dave, don't yell. $18. Let's get back to peace for a second. $18. I'm just letting you know that I don't mind, because it's my calling. This is my life. Like, Dave, are you really going to show up every day for 40 consecutive days and teach us for nearly an hour's worth of time, give us a free PDF workbook for just kicks?
It is amazing how they can twist things to sound so altruistic. He's just going to give of himself to help others. In reality, it is the word salad of an overt narcissist who has made it clear if you do not buy the book, you're nothing to him. Your support, if not monetary, doesn't count.
No, it's not kicks. I'm going to do it because this is my calling. I don't have a choice. I was brought here, and I'm not leaving. So I'm going to serve you all well. I am going to serve you guys well. I'm a little ornery this morning. I'm going to be honest. I may have gotten up a little earlier than I let on, because I have been thinking about all the things I want to do with this book. I want this book to be in the hands of every single human being I meet. It's because I'm fired up. Why are you fired up, Dave? It's Saturday morning. You're wearing American flag socks. We know that American flag socks make you happy. And you're on your patio of peace. I thought that your patio of peace is where you conjured peace. Is it on Audible? Darn right it's on Audible. I read it, and I read it in a tone that is far calmer than the one that I am trying to encourage you to buy right now. Dave, you're talking about peace, aren't you? No, I'm talking about buying my book, because we got a book club starting on Wednesday. You got like 4 days to make a transaction. Why do you follow me if you don't already own my book?
He has written a book all about himself and his experiences. He cannot sleep because he is so excited for everyone to read his words and live life through his instructions. Narcissists think every word they write, every pixel they film is so important to others.
So I just want to encourage you for $18. For $18, here's the thing. I will, for somebody who today buys the book, I'm going to take off my American flag socks. I'm going to sign them. I'm going to write my name on them in an autograph fashion, and I'm going to mail them to you as a prize for deciding to finally make a good choice in the month of October.
If you finally make a good choice by buying his book, he will send you his signed socks. His arrogance is off the chart. The only good choice you can make in October is to buy his book.
I wish you hadn't waited till the end of the month, I'll be honest. But why do you follow me if you don't have the book? If you follow me and you don't have the book, we need to have a longer conversation. Like, seriously. I am all about getting a free ride. Just not here. Just not here. I didn't write this because I thought it'd be fun to have some illustrations in a book with a bunch of pages on it. No, I wrote it because it was placed in my heart. I wrote it with tears dripping down my face. I wrote it because we've all been through a hard time, and I know, I am positive. Dave, are you positive, like 100% positive? I am 100% positive.
Narcissists live in a drama triangle consisting of victim, persecutor, and savior. They tend to bounce between the three but only see themselves as victim or savior. Dave went through a divorce. He's a victim, and his knowledge will save the rest of us.
Frankly, if you buy the book, you read the entire book, and you tell me, legitimately, Dave, I didn't get one thing out of this book, I will actually do something obscene for you. I will. Like, I'd give you $1,000. I don't want to say it because then someone's gonna be like, I read it and I want $1,000. No, but like, I feel so confident about this that I would bet something irrationally huge, because I am so, you can go ahead and raise your middle finger at me. I don't even care about you, middle finger guy, today. You know why? Because it doesn't bother me today. That's what's up. I wrote this book. And you know who needs this book most? Middle finger guy in the comments. You, son, need this book. Whatever's happening with you in your life, I love you. I wrote this. There he is. You, sir, you need the book. Now you're blocked forever.
He tells his detractor that his negative comments have no effect on him. He then tells the commenter that he loves him and he needs to read the book. 1 literal second later, he blocks him. Narcissists do not take criticism well.
Like, literally forever, you're gone. I was going to teach you something this morning, and now, middle finger guy, you're gone. You know what you need? You need this book, $18. $18. That guy's whole life could have changed. If you haven't bought the book yet, I want you in the comments to tell me why you follow me, but have not yet spent $18 on the thing that I spent 18 months writing through tears.
His full-blown entitlement tells him that because his life was hard and he poured his heart into his book, that is enough for everyone to buy it. He wants you to buy it to reward his efforts, not because it can help you.
I want to know, because if you can come up with a good reason, I will accept it. I will now create an exception to my rule. And my rule is, I will show up for you every single day. You consider spending $18. And here's the thing, someone who's listening right now is like, I'm trying to enjoy my coffee and this guy's trying to get $18 out of me. If that request offends you, I understand. And I mean no disrespect. But I'm also going to ask you to unfollow me. Because I bled into this. I wrote these words for you. I didn't write them for me. I mean, here's the thing. I'll be honest. I did write them for me. All right, here's the thing. Sleeve says, I don't have a job and don't have any money. I am not trying to be dismissive of your situation with work, sir or ma'am. And I mean this serious, and I mean serious as a heart attack. This $18 would be the fastest route to you getting paid, the fastest route to you finding your passion and your calling, the fastest route to you getting money, having abundance in your life, of any of the things you're considering right now. I don't know what options you're working through, but if I were you, I am dead serious here. I know it's early. I haven't slept a lot. I've been thinking about this book, but I am dead serious. If I had no money, I had literally no money, I had no job, I would find a way to get $18 to get this book.
The man who professes to care so deeply about people that he bled into the book he wrote has no compassion for someone who is clearly a fan, apologizing for not being able to afford the book. Narcissists care little for the feelings of others, even when they are professing to help them.
God, Dave, that sounds like you're being disrespectful to people that don't have jobs. No. I'm saying that I think that some of the answers as to why you don't have a job or how you find one when you don't currently have one might exist here, because I spend a bunch of time talking about finding your purpose on this planet, unlocking the intention of your creator. I just believe in the depths of my soul that some of the answers might be here. I'm sorry that you don't have a job. There are resources, though, that exist. And I'm going to tell you right now, this is a freaking resource. $18? It's cheaper than taking a cab to go down and talk to somebody about how you find a job.
Dave is clearly very out of touch. He is a successful man. He worked for Disney for 17 years. He has no idea what it is like to not have $18 to spend. He thinks unemployed people take cabs to appointments, and his self-help book is so much cheaper.
I am fired up. Billy, fired up. What's my name, Jonathan? My name is Dave. I'm wearing American flags socks. We've covered that already. I'm sitting on the patio of peace, getting some thumbs downs. I'm going to tell you right now, you, sir, are no longer a friend of mine. I'm going to miss you. I wish that we could be friends forever. Okay. All right. Some people are going to go buy it, and I appreciate that. Thank you. Audible version is completely acceptable. I'm the one who reads the book, and I 100% absolutely love listening to audiobooks, especially when the author has read it.
You are still acceptable if you choose the Audible version of his book because he read it. He feels, of course, that no one could do his words justice except him.
You can hear all of the emotion in my voice while I'm reading a book that is super emotional. So I'm in. Yeah, there you go. Again, you are sitting on my patio of peace. Welcome. I am so happy that you are here. I am not sure what's happening. There's a lot of negative comments. I know. You know what it is? I started talking about this book. We're going to read a little section out of the book where I talk about the importance of stillness. So I'm going to read you a little bit about why I believe peace and stillness is an important thing for you to consider making an intention on a very, very regular basis. But does anyone who has the book have a sense of where the chapter about stillness is? I'm trying to find it. Maybe it's clarity. Let me see.
It's very odd that he cannot find what he wants to read. The way he speaks, every word he produces is like gospel. I would have thought he had it memorized.
Here we go. All right. Seeking stillness. So if you have not yet purchased the book, I will also start with this. So this is page 9. I'm going to remind myself. So the book is built in sections. Connects to this map. Okay? So knowing where you are prepares you for where you are going. And what I needed to make sure people understood, maybe more than anything, is that I wrote this book. It took me 18 months. It takes a long time to have a book come out. It came out on Tuesday. I wrote this book for you.
The length of time you take to create something artistic is not a consideration in its final value. It's not more worthy because it took you longer. He also did not write it for us. He wrote it to show everyone how much smarter he is and how, if we adapt to his ways, our lives will be better.
If you're in my community and I commit to showing up for you for 40 days of a book club and, frankly, beyond that, I'm going to show up for you every day. Why? I'm going to show up for you every day because I have been called into this space to show up every day. I'm going to show up every day because this is what I do for a living. This is who I am and how I think I can best utilize my talents. I'm going to try and pour into humans the things that I have experienced or learned, the way that I've learned things from other people, yes.
He seems to want a lot of credit for showing up 40 days in a row when he has stated that this is his job and this is a schedule that he set for himself. Narcissists always want credit for simply doing what they are supposed to do.
You need those Mickey pancakes? All right, let me finish reading this chapter, then we're going to Mickey pancake it up. It's way too cold for that outfit out here. It's like 50 degrees.
But I want you to.
You need those Mickey pancakes?
Yes, right now.
Okay. Yeah, there you go. Okay. We're going to finish reading about stillness. If you were paying attention, I'll tell you what, stillness was something that we were talking about a while ago, but
I want to make
you better go wake up Lolly.
I want to make Mickey pancakes.
I will make those Mickey pancakes, but we got to finish reading this chapter. These people have been patient. They've been decent. Most of them. A couple of them have not been decent at all. They've been indecent. But most of them have been decent, and I'm going to...
Please make Mickey pancakes.
Yeah, we're going to make Mickey pancakes as soon as we finish this chapter.
But I want you to do it.
I'm going to do it. How about this? Why don't you ask Ford to get the ingredients out, tell him it's time to get up for flag football, and then we'll make some panners.
I understand as a parent sometimes you must crave your own time. What he's showing this adorable little girl is that his Instagram audience is more important than her needs. She is so little and freshly out of bed, she needs attention. The narcissist's need must be met first. They are always more important.
But, okay. Where was I? Someone asked, what is this? Look, it's called Built Through Courage. Face your fears to live the life you were meant for. And I would like you to buy the book. It's available right now. Okay. Having never journaled before, I had no idea how powerful this practice could be. I wrote in my green notebook for 3 days, almost without stopping. When I'd start each journaling session, the first 20 minutes or so were a warm-up to get out the things sitting at the top of my consciousness.
So rather than get his daughter pancakes, he's going to sit on his Instagram account and read aloud an account of him journaling about himself in a book that he wrote about himself. The mind reels.
Thoughts I already knew I had. The stuff I needed to do. Details that were causing stress and anxiety for me that I was already well aware of. Oh, you guys, you're so sweet. It's 8:11 and I love this girl. I mean, I truly, I would do literally anything for her. But there are also 5 other humans inside the house who have themselves not woken up yet. And so, I hate to have Noah have to understand this the hard way. We're going to wait until a couple more people are awake before we start clanking pans around and making pancakes. So trust, I love you guys for being worried about whether or not she's going to get her pancakes. She eats 3 squares a day. She's got a good balanced diet. Like if there was a pyramid of food, she's getting all of them. She's getting all of them and then maybe a little extra every once in a while. So it's all good. We're good to go.
Of course, the people concerned about his daughter being so easily dismissed are wrong. He proceeds to tell us why they're wrong and gets right back to reading about himself.
Thank you for your concern. I promise I'm a good dad even though I'm neglecting the pancake making in real time so I can spend time with you.
People with NPD will often tell you who they are despite the truth staring you in the face. It's a form of gaslighting. He tells us he is a great dad, and he will now go back to talking about himself on Instagram and ignoring his daughter.
Hold please. Sorry, that person just has to leave. I'm not trying to like boot people and read, but I am actually trying to boot people and read. Okay. Using what I had discovered in the desert, I began to approach my search for purpose in an entirely new way. Was keeping you stuck or had you feeling down? Noah, in your rush to return to normal, what parts of normal are you going to take some time to consider if they're worth rushing back to?
Daddy.
I didn't hear your answer. What don't you want to return to?
Daddy.
We're preaching out here, Noah. I need a strong, confident answer.
Daddy.
What don't you want to return to? Yes, Noah. Yes, Noah.
Ford won't get the ingredients.
Ford's not getting the ingredients out? Tell Ford to come out here. Tell Ford to come out here.
He's going potty and
When he's done with potty, tell him to come out. We're talking to our friends on the internet about the resets, about the opportunity. Sit right here. You can sit right here with me. Come on.
Dad, I found something.
Oh my, a little throat lozenge?
It has been about 20 minutes since Noah made her first appearance. This little girl wants her daddy. It's not just about pancakes. His need to fuel himself is still outweighing her need for attention.
We've been given this massive opportunity to inventory what matters and what doesn't matter at all. And if we go back to normal, not having taken advantage of this chance that you had to ditch the stuff that was part of your normal, that didn't serve you.
Found my two little vitamins.
Yeah, sure. Go tell Pop. You know my dad? My dad's here.
Well, he's still asleep.
I would go into his room and I would shake that bed and tell him, Pop, I need you to get up and get me some vitamins and see what happens. And when he asks who said that you could do it, tell him Jeffrey sent you. Okay? You say, Jeffrey sent me in here, and just say, Dad, Pop, I need vitamins. He's going to be like, you need to wake me up to get vitamins. Is that funny to you? Is that funny to you? Go wake up, Pop.
The little girl lights up when she finally gets some attention from her dad. She is too young to understand she is being manipulated into leaving him alone so he can continue to talk about himself.
I dream of Pop coming here so we can wake him up to get vitamins. On November 17th, there is a documentary in theaters. It's a pretty vain name. I'm going to be honest. It's a pretty vain name. Dave Hollis presents Built Through Courage. That's real. What's up? What's up, babe? How can I help you?
I want you to make Mickey pancakes.
Do you understand that when you ask like this in front of our friends on the internet, they think that I am a terrible person when I don't jump up immediately?
Narcissists always make sure their children know that they are just a reflection of themselves. She doesn't care about how she's making him look. She's been waiting for about an hour now for her pancakes. He is telling her what his fans think of him is more important than her.
I'm getting ready to go and make us some Mickey Mouse pancakes. I wish I could do something like, if you buy the book, I'll make you a pancake. I'll tell you what, I'll make some extra pancakes. Set them out back. We'll see if any of you guys show up. I love you all. This is the longest live I've literally ever done. Who's coming to make pancakes with me?
Wow, I'm glad those kids finally got their pancakes. He stayed on stream for over an hour after his daughter first appeared looking for his attention. What a piece of work. Thank you all for watching. This is my first charity stream, and I hope we get lots of views to help out Team C's. I will be back tomorrow with a live. We're going to chat a bit, and then we're going to watch a retro Amber from exactly 1 year ago and compare it to one of her new videos from this week. Please do not forget to subscribe. I appreciate your support. Until next time, be kind, and hasta luego.